Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Huskers will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly on the move. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They kick it away on 4th down. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will now get its first chance with the football. Ja'Cory Barney Jr. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip?
Here's a little room there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Right back to the well. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Gets it to the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's eyes. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1 and hoping to avoid a disaster. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Upstairs, he's got it. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They try to pop a run on the draw. There's some room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
The option, he'll keep it. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a...
Snags it, and there's running room. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And how about this drive? Like, this offense, just the composure, backed up inside your own 10, a little bit nervous to start, and then you come out, put some plays together, put an explosive play on paper right there, and now set up to go from all the way inside your 10 and possibly get a touchdown.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The option look. Now the toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Takes the easy completion. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense. Whether it's the option or whether it's conventional, they've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason. His vision, his ability to make people miss, run with toughness, he can do it all.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Nelson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Huskers are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the timing just a hair off.
This offense really has put themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Now the play fake. Looking for a huge play. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take...
He's got it down the field. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll go back to the ground. Six-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back? Slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Got him, and nobody's close. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the first down.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Husker! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. He'll try to pop the draw. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's quick.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. Knocked off his feet. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. At the 45, on its way. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Nelson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Bring in the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Fires to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And an awesome job there by the offense, picking up the blitz and giving their quarterback a clean pocket to throw from. Doesn't get better than that.
He's looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Bringing it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Barney. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block you.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's second and long. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Look at this.
Chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. It is good. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. He'll do it himself. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime.
Look at my blocking.
And the Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Guys, I caught up with the Cornhuskers head coach at the half. One of the big points of emphasis coming out of the locker room is to get the run game going. Their quarterback has struggled at times, had some turnovers, but he has got to trust the guys around him a little bit more. Look for them to feed the running back the rock here to start the third, get the run game going, and take some pressure off their QB.
Thanks, Holly. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Makes the grab in their space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, third and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these third downs.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Makes it past the marker. Finding some room. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The play-action fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the left side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Buying some time as he moves left. Gets the first himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. He'll try the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They feed him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up.
Turning it on! And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They're testing the right side here. And he'll be brought down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Defense showing blitz here. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running inside, it's Nelson. On his feet at the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barney. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. So 1st down will open up the final period. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He's got his man. There he goes. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Floats it out in space. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. There's a crease. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on second and short. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
Off the RPO, complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you can.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Back to pass. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Finds his big tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got him. Still running at the 40. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio.
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there.
We'll see what will happen.
David, 4th down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in 4th down. You got the lead. You've got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game. Oh, he's got some space. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Cornhuskers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nebraska! The Cornhuskers punch back.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. To the air on 1st down. Fires quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll run play action. Let's it fly. On target over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you
intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Takes it the other way. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Huskers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful game. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Pugh. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Punch it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with the W.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done.
Oh, that's horrible.
On the banks of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Michigan State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Michigan State's head coach told me before the game, this will be a great test, a separator, the first conference game of the year with two teams that are undefeated. He knows that whoever wins this game will have a leg up in the standings, but more importantly, set the tone for the conference season. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Spartans headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Nebraska's offense will get the ball first. They hope this guy will be a big part of the offense, Ja'Cory Barney Jr. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to get it to the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Picks up the first down. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Huskers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And the Huskers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Off-play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays.
Might have a chance. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right?
Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Spartans. The extra point here would tie the game.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now this is way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. The give on the inside. Maybe some room here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Swings it out to his running back. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too.
Turning it on! And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early.
Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Using his legs, it's Edwards. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's there to make the stop.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice.
Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They give it to him again. Could be an alley. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Edwards. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds his tight end. Bulldozes his way through. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Calandria. Snags it over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Huskers will have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Fires downfield. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Got the quick pass. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Hand off from the shotgun. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The keeper on the option. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this... They need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Defense looks like they're coming. Under fire. Fires into the end zone, incomplete. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Grabs it in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now the Spartans calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. These injuries could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on those?
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room. Their running back has sustained a lot of hits in that first half. He did a terrific job rushing for more than 50 yards. He has been so strong at the point of attack, but he is starting to absorb some blows. You can see it in his body, a lot of bruising, some abrasions. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to work through all of this contact. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Calandria. The screen, he can go. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Going with the counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. The sweet feet buy a little time. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Running inside, it's Edwards. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's caught.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking to pass. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Edwards. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. and they're able to make the tackle.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. He splits the uprights. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it, and you didn't pick it." There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. A run for the quarterback. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for once.
Back to throw. It's Calandria. Here comes the heat. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Wide open spaces.
And I tell you what, as a defense, you just got to stick with it. You got to keep playing, keep chasing. These QBs can do this. You watch them scramble around outside the pocket, gain some yards, but great job by the defense continuing to pursue, make the hit, cause the fumble.
Run in the red zone, it's Edwards.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pulls it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense...
Got a little grass. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like... I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Going with the ground game left. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might as well give it to him again. At the 20, he's got space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. To the air, it's Calandria. Pocket breaking down. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And how nice is it to just have a...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Complete to start this drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Sparty! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away. The Spartans have the lead.
And man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take us.
Here's a little room there. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give and tick, 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 tick. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offense is don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Looking for a crease. It's Nelson. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the single back. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout called by the defense, 2:09. On the clock.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking for space, it's Nelson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Headed to the end zone, and he'll do it himself. He's down, and that ought to just about do it. And as they come to the line, they have the lead, and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have